everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for another informative edition of Jamaica Magazine. I'm your host, Adrian Atkinson. We have a lot in store, starting with the news of the day. Stick around.
Good day, I'm Twyla Whelan and this is your JIS News for Monday, August 12, 2024. Prime Minister Andrew Holness met with the National Security Council today following the brutal and fatal attack in Cherry Tree Lane, Clarendon last evening. In condemning the criminal act which left several people dead, Mr. Holness has advised the police to leave no stone unturned in bringing the perpetrators to justice as soon as possible. He says the government will respond strongly, as the state will not countenance such savagery being meted out to citizens. The area has been placed under a curfew.
We are examining all dimensions of this terror act. We know that persons overseas are involved and connected in this act. We know that persons who are incarcerated presently have connections in this act. We know that multiple gangs are connected and involved in this act. Every gang, every person who in any way facilitated, provided the arms, or were involved and pulled the trigger themselves, we will find you.
Areas, and I have accepted recommendation from the security forces to have extensive areas of curfews across the central, southern Clarendon, south and northern St. Catherine, where gangs collaborate.
The Prime Minister says the incident is a reminder that, despite the approximately 17% reduction in murders so far this year, the government will have to persist and intensify efforts to aggressively target criminal gangs across the island. As investigations continue, Mr. Holness has extended condolences to all the families and is urging persons with information on the attack to report it to the police. In the meantime, he is assuring the nation that the government continues to pursue a multifaceted approach to support the security forces' efforts to reduce violent crimes. In other news, Prime Minister Andrew Holness is making it clear that funds will not be diverted from major capital projects to benefit the agriculture sector as the country pursues Hurricane Beryl recovery measures. He was speaking at last week's Denby Agricultural, Industrial and Food Show.
We are not stopping the capital budget for the Essex Valley Irrigation Project. No, we're not stopping that. That's a massive project. We're not stopping the capital budget for the Southern Plains Irrigation Project. No, we're not stopping that. That is going on.
According to Mr. Holness, the ideal irrigation coverage to boost productivity is 50%. He says that with approximately 13% of arable land being irrigated, these investments aim to add 5 to 7% more coverage.
Now, that is what you call a massive infrastructure investment that is going to make more farmers be able to produce more. That is the essence of being resilient and independent. It is a substantial difference from what happened in the past and what is happening now.
The government is looking to ramp up post-Hurricane Beryl relief efforts in St. Elizabeth, sections of which are still without electricity. Minister of Local Government and Community Development Desmond McKenzie says there are plans to intensify and expand assistance to residents over the coming weeks until the Jamaica Public Service Company fully restores electricity to the affected areas. The Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management ODPEM, the Social Development Commission SDC, and St. Elizabeth Municipal Corporation will coordinate these efforts.
I want to give the people the assurance and to say to them, I know it's difficult, but we are just asking them to work with us as we traverse the various difficult terrains that they are facing since the commencement of the hurricane.
Minister McKenzie gave the assurance during a visit to several communities in St. Elizabeth, one of the parishes hardest hit during the hurricane's passage on July 3. Among the areas visited were Flagaman, Parratee and Hilltop, where the minister and his team distributed relief supplies to the residents.
So we brought in a couple hundred igloos, ice, water, care package, blankets, solar lighting, and we have provided as best as we can to the residents that have been affected. So over the next couple of weeks, until GAPS have fully restored the lights, we'll be going into more communities.
2 contracts totaling $380 million have been signed for expansion and rehabilitation works at Mount Moriah Primary School in St. Anne and Pisgah Primary and Infant School in St. Elizabeth. The contracts were formalized at a signing ceremony held last Thursday at the Ministry of Education and Youth. Permanent Secretary Dr. Kassan Troop says this is an investment in the future of Jamaica's children.
Today represents a symbol of hope, a symbol of transformation, a difference that we will make in the lives of these children, and that will have a ripple effect on their own families, because that's what education is. That weapon that will break the cycle of poverty. Once we improve the infrastructure for a school, we improve the life chances of our young people and what they can do with their talents.
The expansion at Mount Moriah Primary School will include the construction of a 10-classroom block, while 4 primary classrooms and 2 infant classrooms will be added to Pisgah Primary and Infant School. Both institutions will benefit from new or upgraded principal's office, staff room, guidance counselor's office, sanitation block, and sick bay. Mount Moriah will also be getting a retaining wall for increased security, multi-purpose court and a parking lot, and rehabilitated sanitation block. At Pisgah Primary and Infant School, the work will also include a new play area and improvements to the sewage treatment system. Termite treatment will also be carried out at both institutions. The projects are being carried out by the Jamaica Social Investment Fund under the Caribbean Development Bank Basic Needs Trust Fund, with counterpart financing by the Government of Jamaica.
I would like to remind everyone that education is a shared responsibility. Let us continue to work together, not just for the completion of these rehabilitations, but for the continuous improvement to our educational system.
And finally, the Heart NSTA Trust has provided shelter and relief to Kingston senior Madge Shields through its National Development Project. On Thursday, the entity presented the 76-year-old from Smith Lane in Woodford Park with a newly renovated 1-bedroom home, which includes a bathroom, kitchen, and living room. It was completed under the entity's National Development Project, which is part of the TVET in Motion program and aimed to improve the safety and well-being of Ms. Shields and her family. The approximately $4 million housing project was undertaken by Heart trainees and involved completing and correcting critical areas of the original unfinished concrete structure. The project engaged trainees in general construction, welding, interior decorating, and electrical installation under the guidance of skilled Heart NSTA Trust instructors. This hands-on project served as an assessment model as well as a community service initiative to promote volunteerism and skills development.
So we utilize the skills and competencies of the trainees to improve on homes or to build homes from ground up for individuals who need them. So the trust is not all about training and building competencies. We look at what is happening in society and we ensure that the work that we are doing is aligned with the national vision. And that is why today we are proud to be handing over this tiny house to Miss Madge Shields.
Ms. Shields was full of gratitude for what she says will greatly improve the quality of life for herself and her family.
I'm thankful and grateful to everybody that come. Thank you.
And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Twyla Whelan. Thanks for watching.
Householders, business people, school administrators, be on the alert. Help control the mosquito population. Destroy breeding sites. Empty old tires and all other containers where water can settle. Bore holes in old cans. Cover water drums and garbage cans. Wash flower pots and vases and clean pet dishes regularly. Protect yourself from mosquito bites. Cover your body as much as possible and use mosquito repellent containing DEET.
Jamaica is on a path to achieving a positive trade balance and increased net income through exponential growth in goods and services exports. Follow us en route, JAMPRO's flagship program designed to support this development goal.
Before Export Max 3, our company needed a larger presence within the US market. We were reaching our capacity in terms of being able to fill the orders, and we also wanted to be able to leverage a program that can guide us within many inroads within America and also other markets such as Europe, but also to leverage to expand to grow our facility.
Now through the Enterprise Development for Export Growth Export Max program, enterprising goals like these are being realized. It is an initiative of Jamaica Promotions Corporation, JAMPRO, and is now in its fourth phase.
Export Max started in 2011, coming out of an understanding that we had to do a little bit more hand-holding, look at companies and their specific needs, and then work with them so that they're ready to go into markets overseas.
Micro, small and medium enterprises, MSMEs, are getting access to international markets for both goods and services. JAMPRO is arming these entities with the capacity and knowledge to be competitive and penetrate, hold and grow their share of these markets. The Enterprise Development for Export Growth Export Max program has been growing consistently since its inception as a pilot project in 2011 with 15 MSMEs. Sharp focus is on enhancing internal capabilities, encompassing finance, management, technology, productivity, and general business processes. Collectively, these serve to address the supply-side challenges faced by existing and potential exporters and export-ready firms.
The first thing we do is our assessment of where they are, where they're going. We come up with a program of activities and we work with our partners. So there's the Jamaica Productivity Center, the Bureau of Standards, it could be the Heart Trust, and then we have different interventions. So we have, through our partnership with the JMEA, and the Jamaica Business Development Center, we've worked with them to get business mentors and coaches, people that have been in the space of exports for a while and can teach them and show them some of the things they need to do.
We would have access, we have an e-ping. It's a process where the information to access a market, so it's certification requirements, standard requirements, testing requirements, and those kind of things. So we provide that information to MSMEs, and additionally now, on the other side, so the bottom up, we provide testing services in the labs. We have calibration services for equipment, micrometer testing, engineering testing, and accreditation certification services. So the BSJ, from a top down and a bottom up, we have MSMEs to access these markets.
We provide the working capital support for these exporters, mainly in pre-shipment and post-shipment financing. The pre-shipment finance would allow them to purchase their raw material, retool, equipment, in order to get them ready for export. In addition to that, we also have what we call the trade credit insurance.
Jamaican companies are also getting introduced to global markets through JAMPRO-led trips to international trade shows. The agency is also ensuring local companies have a platform to capitalize on global e-commerce with market penetration support.
There is a big thrust now around digital marketing and e-commerce for exports. And that is where we also have an advantage, so that rather than making that push to find buyers and distributors in overseas markets, we're going straight to the consumer, so that the average person in the middle of the US or in some outer town in the UK can start to order products without having to worry about the hassle of how do you find those markets.
Export Max was really good for us. We not only network with people amongst us within the Export Max, but with Team Jampro. They really mentor us through. We had training with technical advice, marketing plans being done for us, and they were just buzzed. Even through the old COVID era, they had created an online platform for us to still meet with our network with customers and new linkages as far as Dubai, Saudi Arabia, so we're able to get linkages into these markets.
We have partners that we have worked with. Amazon, as you know, Jamaican companies can now put their products on Amazon for shipment overseas. There are other local companies such as Carib Shopper that we've worked with in the past, and there are others that are coming on board every day that we will continue to expose our companies to.
While and after the Export Max 3 program, the exposure that was given to us in marketing, promotion was extremely valuable. And that exposure generated more sales than we have generated before going into the Export Max 3 program. With Jampro, it was market exploration, market data, market linkages, and also the discount services such as, for example, the BSJ. The BSJ provided us with discounts for testing, and lab testing is some of our and most critical aspects of to control our product quality. Also with JBDC, by pulling alongside us, of course, and creating templates for us to follow and to work with. Also providing insight in how we can become more efficient. I would like to be able to thank them mutually.
The export-led growth vision continues to garner more partnership among the private and public sectors. Programs such as Export Max are helping to eliminate the country's trade deficit and create a more prosperous Jamaica.
Nutritious food, succulent dishes, superior workmanship, and excellent service. Jamaica is on the go. Let's grow what we eat and eat what we grow. Let's harness the indomitable spirit of our most valued resource, our people. Let's support our local businesses. After all, buying Jamaican means building Jamaica.
Original. Next on the pages of Jamaica Magazine, we are taking you on a tour of the new Falmouth Artisan Village as we peruse its captivating and diverse offerings.
Falmouth is not an ordinary town. It thrives on the will of the crown. What goes on history and its waters way. Falmouth is more than just a bay.
And this extraordinary town just got a bit more interesting with the addition of Jamaica's first ever artisan village. An artisan village is an area designated for craftspeople known as artisans. The space is made up of galleries, workshops, and studios meant to preserve and promote traditional arts and culture. As it is right now, I'm standing on the steps of the Falmouth Courthouse, or am I? To get here, you must follow this storybook entrance and step into a tale for the ages. The brainchild of the Tourism Enhancement Fund, an agency in the Ministry of Tourism, the Falmouth Artisan Village is the new kid on the block, that is the Falmouth Port.
Our goal was twofold. One, to create an attraction that provided Jamaicans and visitors with unique experiences in Jamaican food and drink, arts and craft, and culture. And the idea was to invite creatives the people who could produce these products to come and open shops and demonstrate their product and sell their product to the public.
In addition, the team sought out a group of young people from the community, teaching them the songs, poems, and plays they had written for the village. Now the stage is set for performers to welcome each guest upon arrival. These performers will double as tour guides for anyone needing an explanation of the story behind each shop. There are 35 shops already open, with another 14 reserved primarily for restaurants.
We have a shop called Piazza and Stairs, which looks like your granny's yard. Before plastic and glass were readily available, where our grandmothers had clay jugs and clay jars and clay glasses and clay containers for the soap in the bathroom and the toothbrushes. We have clay products that are artistic. We have wooden products made by a local artisan in Trelawney, makes the most beautiful wooden products. We have carvers, we have basketers, we have a cigar maker, we have jewelry, we have photographs, we have personal care items, and of course in the tinier micro shops we have crochet dolls, and we have candles, we have alabaster products.
Another exquisite feature of the village is that you can have special pieces made right there on location. You will probably have to go see some other offerings, grab a fabulous Jamaican treat, or simply take it all in while your product is being crafted. You'll have a grand time traversing this 19th century inspired space, powered by 21st century technology.
I'm Reverus Webb, born in Jamaica, 1839. I founded Westwood School for Girls, promoting unsegregated education, making it one of Jamaica's remaining boarding schools, known for its Jippy Jappa hats tradition, and established Calabar Theological College,
An educational activity for the old and the young. Speaking of the young ones, there are augmented and virtual reality activities for them to enjoy inside the village, they and the young at heart. Then stop by Lovey Fern and get them a Jamaican authored book with the most thrilling tales, sure to leave them wanting more. The shop is named for a 19th century figure who was an apprentice in carpentry and loved children.
He made wooden toys and did shows for children. So we decided to name a shop for children after Lovey Fern. So you see it's kid-friendly and life-size toys. And all the books you see in here are written by Jamaicans and made in Jamaica.
And of course, for adults, the possibilities are endless. Stop by Zanasia for a custom-made candle for yourself or a loved one.
It's a great initiative. I'm happy to be one of the selected artisans, to be a part of the first artisan village in the country. Most of our clients we gain through this avenue, and I must say thanks to TEF. Amazing thanks to TEF for this opportunity.
If it's wooden items that you're looking for, stop by Junlin. You'll find exquisite kitchen utensils. And be sure to make your next stop the Golden Table for pieces made of lignum vitae, ready to be added to your home. The artist Tyree Henry is there ready and waiting to make you a custom piece.
This is a maroon sculpture. So it's a Rasta man, and I do it like a wall piece. It's gonna hang on the wall. So this I'm gonna design the abeng out of this.
The historical community Trench Town is represented in the village with an array of ceramic art pieces molded with creativity, showcasing a taste of what the area is known for.
This is a great opportunity that TEF has, showcasing Jamaican artisans and also the Jamaican authentic art products. Our craft products are very unique and, it's different.
Should you stop by Moni's Voice, know you're not just getting a crochet art piece, but you're helping a survivor of domestic abuse earned from the craft she taught herself when trying to cope. Her journey to the village is a painful one personally, but professionally, I'll let her tell it.
A number of my items were in the Christmas in July magazine. This doll in particular was in the magazine, and the team who have been working on getting the Artisan Village set up, they saw the picture of this beloved granny doll and fell in love with her and reached out to me to come and be part of the village, and it's been an amazing opportunity so far. We're still new and we're looking forward to a lot of great things here in the village.
And there's lots more. Spices for your food, skin products designed with care, and flavors to suit your taste buds.
I believe we have a fantastic product here. Falmouth is 20 minutes out of Montego Bay, an hour out of Ocho Rios, an hour and a half out of Kingston. We really want to encourage Jamaicans to come. It's free to enter. You come in, you enjoy this fabulous space. Entertainment is available 4 times a day. You will be doing guided tours with some of these characters. There's food, there's drink, there's entertainment. There are fabulous Jamaican products made by local Jamaican artisans. It's a day of activities that I'm sure you will love.
Our half-hour journey through the pages of Jamaica Magazine ends right here for today. But please do join us again tomorrow on this same station for more news, features and information you can use. In the meantime, visit our website, gis.gov.jm, for this and other offerings. On behalf of the entire production team, I'm Adrian Atkinson. Till such time, do take care and stay safe.
This has been a production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.